This is DJ Kaufman. I am doing some Will Draw Anythings for the day. Gotten kind of slammed with requests thanks to Seth Godin and Metafilter and the Whedon blog. Last week just got hammered with $2 drawing requests, so we're going to try and crank them out all through the day. I thought it might be fun to try to tape the process. I'm in the middle of a drawing right now. This request was something piratey by Scott R. So this allows me, these are usually caricatures, which take a little bit of photo referencing for me to do, but when I get something like this, it's kind of just lets me go loose and just draw whatever I want. So I thought I might jump in the middle of this process and then go right to the next one, whatever it is. I don't know. I literally have a folder of drawings to do. So let's take a look and see if this works out. I'm using my new little minnow video camera here. Line it up so that hopefully my big fat arms aren't in the way. And I'll try to talk through this one. So right now it said something piratey, so I started with a real rough draft, set the opacity of my pen down, and I can just literally scribble anything I want on this layer, and I scribbled him out real fast, just very stereotypical pirate, whatever's going to happen there. And then I turn on the ink layer, zoom in pretty quickly, and set the opacity back on the brush, and just go to town with inking. There's the stereotypical pirate hook. And flared boots. The great thing about the Cintiq is once you get used to it, it took a while to learn to pencil on it, but once you get used to it, you can set your tools so that when you're drawing big shapes, you just click it, boom, you fill your areas in very fast, and then erase them. Or I could have just hit Control Z, but I don't. So there's your pirate. It's probably out at sea. So some seagulls in the air. Well, you know what? I know what's going to go there in a second. So. Let's see. Some very, very vague. He's probably on the deck of a ship. That's something piratey to do. Or I could have shown him pillaging and burning things. So zoom out a little bit. Of course, cast a shadow. And sometimes, depending on, when I don't have 400 drawings stacked up, I might zoom in here and do a little bit more line thickness around different shapes just to make it pop out, or add things like patches to his pants and little details, or the ocean behind him here. Maybe with a sunrise just for. And to make it very Your Mama-esque, and for our good audience, sometimes I might switch to a white and just add a little eyebrow there, maybe it's just shaggy eyebrow. Yarg. But to make it Your Mama-esque, he'll be saying something like, Yarg. Yarg. Motherfuckers. How about that? And then I zoom it down to see what it's going to look like on the website, which is that's pretty good. And I might go in and add a little bit of ocean lines or some details in the wood, just for good measure. The bird looks kind of scared. Okay, so there is number 120. Now what I'll do is save this puppy. File save. I drop the flatten the image. I always keep a high res just in case we want to do something with it, print a book or something. Or sometimes the people request a high resolution image, so we're going to 450 wide. I hit file save for web. It's a little slow. Oh, iTunes is open. Maybe that's just hit. I've got it all set. So boom, boom, boom. 119 was just done. So I want to make sure that this is 120 though. And it's not. So I got to be very careful not to waste my 5 minutes. 120. So draw anything 120 is up. Now I got to go back and see why this didn't save. Sometimes that happens. I want to save this as file. Save as 120 and not 119. So 120. It caught me in the middle of almost messed it up. So now we have 120, and I want to make sure I didn't accidentally delete 119 or draw over it. So I go all the way back in the history, and that's 117. So hopefully I didn't mess that up. We'll see. Okay, so now that it's saved, I go into the email box. This is the person that had ordered it, and I just hit a reply back to these fine folks, and attach the drawing. 120. Usually type a little email just saying, thanks for the order. Here's your something Piratey. And away it goes. Now, usually before I jump into the other one, I already have the screen opened up so that, let's see if I'm on the WordPress. So, little camera tripod's in the way. Usually I'll be burning through this like lightning speed because I don't have to talk to myself. Choose files to upload. 120. And it crunches it. Want it to be full size. If you click the image, it goes to Will Draw Anything.com. Insert into post. And then I just write Will Draw Anything 120 something Piratey. And I add the tags Will Draw. It automatically loads. Make sure it's going to the right thing, right category. And now it is live on the website. Kablam. Pretty fast, but flowing right from that. Looks like we're about 9 minutes in here to this video. Drawing took about 4 minutes, something like that. The next one will be 121, so I just renumber this 121. Don't know what it's going to be yet. And just to make sure I don't sit, I'll just hit save as, and I'm going to save this one as 121. Okay, I'm going to go back, make sure I got the numbering right. 118, 119, 120. So, start all over again. Don't know what the next one's going to be. That's kind of the fun of it. So, I go in and check in this little, I have a little mini folder of orders. I delete the one I just sent out, which is always nice and fun to do because you watch it slowly deteriorate down. Okay, so we got Thanos blowing out candles on a birthday cake. I copy that, and it's by Michael Smith. So paste that